welcome to another Age of Empires game. We've got Felix playing as the Italians in the blue, and Freed Grant playing as the Britons in purple. On migration, which is mostly a water map. The main goal is getting to the center here, because you have very limited resources on your home island. You're pretty much inevitably going to run out of wood, so you want to secure the wood on the middle island and also get the golden stone. Now, Italians have the obvious advantage here because they're a water civilization, whereas Britons are not. But the Italians player does have a lower elo, so that could help purple gain a little bit of an advantage here. As far as I know, Britons really don't have good ships, though. Aside from getting, like, you know, everything in the way of range, fletching to, bracer. So, water maps are a little different, obviously. Rather than going for the berries with a mill, typically you want to replace that with a dock. Because if you go for both, then you're just gonna have a hard time with wood. So you want to go for the lumber camp, wait a little while to get some wood, and then make a dock, which purple has not done. Purple's just made a mill. And the reason you want a dock is because it's basically like a second town center. Oh. I didn't know it actually like visually cuts off the amount needed. So the reason it's doing that right there, rather than being completely filled up with this little bit of red, is that Italians do get a discount on the aging up technology. So like researching feudal age, researching castle age, and researching imperial age are all cheaper. Thanks to a civilization bonus they get. And actually, wow. Pushing deer at 800? What? Both of them are doing it. I thought that was a cool thing that you started doing around 1000 elo, but I guess it's no longer cool. It's even happening at lower elos now. Man, just watching games like this, where people lower than me are doing pretty much the exact same thing that I do, seeing this makes me wonder how I was ever at 1200 elo. Like, and now I've dropped below 1000. Which I'm still having to cope with. Blue's got less food because he just spent it on 4 villagers. He's finally making a dock, but it's almost 8 minutes in. Now purple's making a dock, so there are some things they're doing that are not the most efficient, and purple's already up, so like now you're just making a dock to make a navy, I'm guessing. I don't think purple will really go for fish. Also, I like how purple's putting all of his houses along the back wall here. It looks nice. And now blue is researching loom and making a mill. Yeah, so you can see there's some cracks in their build order, but honestly, it's really good for the elo they're at. Like, people at this elo didn't used to play this well. Oh, okay, purple's already making a transport ship to get to the middle island, so purple knows the point of migration. Knows you gotta get to that middle island quickly before the other player does. And blue is just making fishing ships. Italians also get a discount on fishing ships, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really able to see. I think maybe if he makes another one here. Okay. Well, I'm just second guessing myself. I know that Italians Italians get a discount on fishing ships, which makes them cost 67 wood. So it's not as expensive as it would be. But still, 3 is putting blue in kind of a bad spot in terms of wood for the next stage. And purple's already on the middle island. Is that a... Yeah, that's a tower. Okay. Purple's serious. Purple doesn't want to give up that middle island to anybody. And I think the higher elo is showing here. Purple's got a lot more of the map discovered, so that's inflating his score. And there's blue's transport ship, but I think blue's gonna get a little surprise when he sees purple. Blue is most likely gonna come over here, so he won't encounter the tower or purple's villagers and stuff, but he might see the scout running by. Now the transport ship's just doing nothing, so... Alright. So... Who's not bringing his scout? Who's only gonna bring 4 villagers? It looks like. Yeah, I don't see Blue's scout anywhere. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, I don't think that thing's coming. Oh. So Blue's just gonna take 5 villagers. No scout. Okay. Purple's definitely taking control of the middle island. Purple's now gonna have military on it, and we'll be mining both gold and stone. And blue hasn't even touched land yet. Blue can almost advance. Maybe this was part of the plan. Go to the island a little later, get up a little later, and get up to Castle Age faster. So that you can put a castle on Purple's little base here. Spearmen and archers. So, yeah, Purple's gonna... Oh, and Blue is waiting to build a barracks rather than just building a lumber camp here. Purple's probably going to patrol the island with this military here, and that means sooner or later Blue's villagers will be found, and the villagers don't have anything guarding them. So Blue either needs to get an archery range and make some skirmishers, or Blue needs a tower. Alright. Well, Blue is housed. Okay, not anymore. But yeah, I think those villagers are gonna die. Oh, you know what? Purple's scouted this area before, so he might not be suspicious of it. Oh, but the scout's coming. I think Purple's gonna find Blue's villagers. Yep, okay. It's unfortunate. There's Blue's scout. That's not gonna do much. Blue's villagers are in trouble here. Purple's getting wheelbarrow now. Earlier than I usually get it. Yeah, there go the spearmen. I don't think blue doesn't even have a single blacksmith upgrade. Whereas purple does. So purple is taking the lead pretty convincingly here. But blue escapes. So purple's run blue off the island, which means blue either needs to bide his time and come back with a huge military force, or move down over here and try again and make land military. Blue just needs the feudal age buildings, and blue can go up. So it's... Blue's also got villagers on stone. Oh, goodness, that's even closer to purple's area. Blue... but maybe purple won't suspect it then. Purple's entirely focusing on this barracks. Even got men-at-arms as the Britons, and is building another watchtower. So purple really wants blue off of this island at whatever cost, and purple's still keeping all the houses along the back wall. It's nice. Purple has both buildings but not enough resources, and blue has enough resources but neither building. A blacksmith is going up for blue, and hopefully blue gets a market up soon, because blue can still go up to castle age before purple. That's still a possibility. And... okay, I don't think a single purple unit died. Yeah, the KD is 8-0. It's rough. There's a watchtower for blue. Oh, and now purple's up. So blue's still gonna be behind. If only blue had gotten the buildings up immediately. Oh, and now you're making galleys? What? Ugh. Purple's not even going for water. I mean, it might be useful to keep purple from going back and forth, like what's happening here. But, I don't know, it's just... it's not what I'd go for. Maybe you'd want to go for it later, like when you have access to cannon galleons. That'd be useful, because that could reach most of purple's buildings, since the island is usually pretty thin. But... yeah. And blue's finally clicked up. It must have been queued behind a villager or another tech, though. So, he's about 2 minutes behind purple. And purple's still scouting. Purple's gonna find blue's base again. Yeah, purple wants to make sure there's no remnants of blue on this island here. Blue's finally getting fletching. So it looks like blue's gonna focus on archers, because he also has padded armor. Oh, that's really lucky for blue. Purple's spearman didn't go around this corner here. It might just be patrolling between here and here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Could discover something. No, it is just patrolling. Oh. A lot more military coming over. Purple's making a second town center on the middle. I think blue's gonna get found soon. I think these four are gonna go up and around. Ooh. That's so close to blue's buildings. I don't know why purple is going for pikemen. It's a bit of an interesting choice when you haven't seen a single cavalry unit from blue, other than the scout. Blue's getting economy upgrades. Oh. So, blue's going for navy to try and annoy villagers on the coast. Now blue's got a town center going up over here. Purple still doesn't know. Wow. Yeah, those aren't gonna find blue because they're just patrolling to this area.
Salve.
Blue's getting war galleys now. Basically just the Castle Age upgrade for every ship, because for some reason it also affects fire ships and demolition ships. Docks are weird. Okay, so blue's going for skirmishers, which makes sense considering purple is the Britons. There goes purple's transport ship. I still don't understand why purple is getting stuff that, like, helps infantry. Because you have 3 men-at-arms, and they're just walking around aimlessly. What? Oh, geez, blue does have quite a lot of fishing ships now. I was still thinking he had 3, so I was a little confused why blue was going for gill nets. Oh. Double castle. Purple's placing it over here, but blue is placing a castle right here, which purple can see. But I don't think purple can deny it. Even with those guys coming over, yeah, it's more than halfway done. There's enough villagers there, and blue has tons of skirmishers now, which deal bonus damage to both pikemen and archers, so it'll deal with most of purple's military. I think the castle will range the town center, but blue, don't tell me you built a castle that doesn't even range the town center. Blue. I think with Bodkin Arrow it would get it. Come on, blue, get Bodkin. I believe in you. I'm kind of rooting for blue here. Oh. Okay, blue. You have the resources and the buildings to go up. Please click Imperial Age. Please, blue. You can beat red there. Not red, purple. Nah. Okay. Purple's up now. He's also making longbows. Okay, but blue isn't far behind. Only about 15-20 seconds. So blue isn't at that much of a disadvantage. And honestly, he could end up denying that castle. But blue needs something other than just skirmishers. You can't make a full army of skirmishers. Oh no, come on, fight that. It's all archers and pikemen. Okay, he is making Genoese crossbowmen. There's been no aggression at either player's island. Sometimes people may try and transport to mess up, like, the main economy, but there's been no attempt at that. Is that Yeoman? Yep. Purple's gonna have a ton of range on these archers. And all blue's navy is up here for some reason. I don't know if blue saw something. Blue has enough for another castle. Oh, yes, the 3 brave men-at-arms. Look at them. It's beautiful. And now purple immediately starts making a trebuchet. So purple knows what he's doing here. Okay. Something weird just happened. The video jumped. Oh, goodness, blue. This is not good. So blue has a castle denied, and now blue's castle is about to be attacked by a trebuchet. And blue's getting conscription instead of making trebuchets. Why? Okay, this could be good for blue. Blue just doesn't have the right upgrades. Blue's forgotten about blacksmith upgrades. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna get anything done fighting under the castle. No, blue, you had this. If you just went up earlier. And got the upgrades. Oh. His archers are getting massacred. They don't stand a chance without Imperial Age upgrades. Purple's lost barely any units. Well, actually, the KD is a lot more even than I would have thought. It is kind of a bad fight for purple. I mean, it doesn't matter much when your castle is getting bombarded. Now blue has a trebuchet out, though. Blue has 3? Oh. Okay, well, blue, please notice. Please. Okay. I'm just sad. Wait! Oh! Purple's throwing away most of his army there. Like, all of it, pretty much. That castle's guarding those trebuchets. One goes down. That one will go... Come on. Blue can do it if that one goes down. Okay. Just needs to buy some stone and keep repairing that castle. Man, blue's going for Cavalier. That's a great idea. Okay. All of purple's trebuchets are down. And purple has barely any army left. It just depends on the unit choices that blue makes right now. Because if blue can make the right units and get the proper upgrades, he can win. He just needs the upgrades for the cavalry. And they'll do great against the longbowmen. now blue has no more trebuchets. Okay, well, blue has one back here, which isn't gonna help much at the moment. Oh, now purple's getting Imperial Age upgrades, though. Ooh. Blue gained a lot of momentum from that, but didn't use it well.
Ready.
Okay. Purple's backing off again. One trebuchet for both players. Who's making another one? Oh, but there's a castle going up right there now. That one's being knocked down. I still think blue can do it. He needs more trebuchets. He needs more time. He needs to do something that'll buy him time. Oh, you know what? Purple's got 4 relics. And blue still has more gold, so... blue's playing like mad. Blue's playing the best Age of Empires of his life. Oh. He's getting unlucky with these trebuchet shots, though. He might be able to save it. No, never mind. That will go down. But one of purple's might... Oh no, now it's getting repaired. Great. Might still go down. But I really think blue needs to be targeting this castle. With something. I'm not sure what blue can do now. Blue might have... I think blue's lost it entirely at this point. Once this castle goes down, there's no more defense for blue. These skirmishers aren't going to do much at all. Because, yeah. Oh, and blue's finally getting cavalry armor. Once it's too late. Why are you making Condottiero? What are you doing? I think blue's at the point where he's just testing out all the units he can make to see if anything helps him. It's not pretty. Blue has the hill advantage here, but oh my, look at the skirmishers fall one by one. They don't have enough armor. Oh god. Everything is dead. There's not even a good game. Oh, I feel bad for blue. Blue did have a good chance there. I think maybe if blue had kept this area and not been found, if blue hadn't been forced to move, blue could have established more presence on the island and fought more, but purple definitely had a greater reign over the island, I guess. Either of those. Also had 4 relics, and the only other one on the map was not picked up. So, blue just didn't make enough, really. Blue had the resources the whole game, and then just never went up in time, and never made enough stuff in time. So hopefully blue learns from that and then becomes like 1200 elo. And I don't know. I think blue could do pretty good if he learned to spend more, because he had pretty big resource stockpiles. I mean, look, he had more collected even by the end when everything was going wrong. What is this? Is technology. This is exploration. Who even had more exploration? From his navy, I'm assuming. More villagers. Yeah, blue. Economy-wise, blue was the better player, but when things start to go wrong for blue, it looks like he doesn't know what to do. Even, like, look at this. This was when it first, like, when blue turned it around. But then he didn't make much more and capitalize on that, so that gave purple time to keep making stuff, and then his military dropped. And then he surpassed purple again, but it was with, like, weaker units, so it didn't do much. Well, thanks for watching if you made it this far, and have a great rest of your day.